Hello, everyone. How could Spurs be completely humiliated at home by Chelsea? Let's dive into the analysis.
Are you the best footballer in the world?
Welcome back to our tactical analysis of the Premier League clash between Tottenham and Chelsea. Today we're breaking down how Chelsea, under Enzo Maresca, completely dominated this match tactically, and how Tottenham, led by Thomas Frank, failed to show any clear offensive identity. Let's start with the overall setup and tactical context. Setup and playing style. So here's the deal. Both teams lined up with a 4-2-3-1 formation, but the way they used it, completely different stories. Chelsea, under Maresca, played actively, slow, patient build-up from the back with fullbacks tucking inside to create midfield overloads. Tottenham, on the other hand, were much more conservative. They sat in a mid-block waiting for counter-attacking chances. The problem? Chelsea never gave them that space. Their pressing was tight, perfectly coordinated, and it completely disrupted Spurs' build-up play. Chelsea's high press. Chelsea played like a machine. The moment Spurs tried to build from the back, Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez immediately stepped up to press. What's impressive is, their press wasn't random running, it was directed. They forced the ball to one side, then trapped it with 2 or 3 players. A few times Mickey van de Ven and Bentancur lost possession under pressure, and those turnovers instantly turned into Chelsea attacks. Chelsea's first goal actually came from that exact scenario. Caicedo intercepted the ball, quick pass to João Pedro, boom, goal. Why Spurs couldn't attack. Now here's where Tottenham completely fell apart. Their build-up was dead from the start. Normally, Spurs rely on short passes through midfield before switching play wide to stretch opponents, but this time nothing worked. Palhinha and Bentancur sat way too deep, offering zero progression. Richarlison or Kolo Muani up front were isolated, like stranded in the desert with no service at all. So what did Spurs do? They resorted to long balls, and that's basically candy for Chelsea's defenders. Chelsea's structure and possession. Chelsea's dominance wasn't only about pressing, it was also about their structure when in possession. Watch closely. Reece James often drifted inside, Sterling and Mudryk stayed wide, while Enzo dictated the rhythm from deep. The result, Chelsea could attack from anywhere. Their rotations were fluid, their movements unpredictable, and Spurs just couldn't cover every channel. Once a single gap opened, bam. A vertical pass broke the line. That's what made Chelsea look so mature and in control. Tottenham's defensive chaos. When it comes to Tottenham's defending, one word, chaos. Van de Ven often pushed too high, Danso looked unsure who to mark, and Palhinha dropped way too deep. Their coordination was gone. Chelsea exploited it perfectly, with diagonal runs, quick 1-2s, and clever movement around the box. By the second half, Spurs were forced to drop even deeper, but it didn't help. The lines were too far apart, leaving huge pockets of space. Chelsea could pick their attacks at will. At that moment, you could clearly see one team had a plan, the other was just reacting. Key battles and individual performances. Individually, Caicedo was outstanding. He controlled the tempo, broke up play, and kept Spurs completely off balance. Meanwhile, Tottenham's key men, Maddison, Bentancur, even Richarlison, couldn't find any rhythm. Chelsea were not only sharper technically, but mentally stronger too. Spurs keeper Vicario pulled off a few great saves, but honestly all he did was delay the inevitable. 3 key Chelsea players behind the win. Let's go deeper into the 3 Chelsea players who completely defined this game: Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Cole Palmer. Each of them brought something unique that made Maresca's system click perfectly against Tottenham. Moisés Caicedo. Caicedo was the glue that held Chelsea's entire structure together. It's not just his tackles, it's the way he positions himself before the ball even arrives. He reads passing patterns like a chess player, already 2 moves ahead. Several times he intercepted Spurs' build-up before it reached midfield, turning defense into instant attack. He constantly communicated, guiding Enzo's positioning and making sure Chelsea's shape stayed compact. Even when Spurs tried long balls, Caicedo was there for the second ball, always in control. That mix of athleticism, anticipation, and calm decision-making, that's why Chelsea could press so high without losing balance. He made the pitch feel smaller for Spurs, and that's priceless. Enzo's performance was all about orchestration. He's not the loudest player on the field, but everything runs through him. When Chelsea built from the back, he dropped deep to connect defense and midfield. But when they transitioned to attack, he pushed forward, dictating the rhythm, threading passes through narrow gaps, and controlling tempo like a conductor leading a symphony. His spatial awareness was top tier, always scanning, always thinking one step ahead. Spurs couldn't press him because he'd already found the escape pass. That calm control under pressure gave Chelsea confidence to keep playing their football, even inside their own half. He's what you call a system stabilizer, the type of midfielder every possession-based team dreams of having. Cole Palmer. Then there's Cole Palmer, the spark. He might be young, but he plays with the composure of a veteran and the creativity of an artist. When he came on, you could feel the shift in rhythm. He carried the ball with purpose, drawing 2 defenders just to open space for João Pedro and Mudryk. His timing on through balls was perfect, and he's fearless in one-on-ones. Palmer also brings unpredictability. 1 minute he's drifting inside as a playmaker, the next he's sprinting wide to stretch the defense. That versatility makes him so hard to mark. He doesn't just add flair, he adds control. With him on the pitch, Chelsea looked sharper, faster, and far more dangerous in the final third. Together, these 3, Caicedo, Enzo, and Palmer, showed why Chelsea's new identity under Maresca isn't just theory anymore. It's a reality built on intelligence, chemistry, and trust. Impact, adjustments, and deeper analysis. Let's take a step back and look at what this match really means beyond the 90 minutes. For Chelsea, this wasn't just another tactical victory, it was a statement of identity. Under Enzo Maresca, they've been trying to build a side that controls every phase of play, and in this match, that idea came to life. The pressing, the compact shape, the calmness even after scoring, everything reflected a team learning to trust the process. You could actually see the belief spreading through the squad. There was no panic when they were pressed, no chaos under pressure. Every movement felt rehearsed but natural. Even when Spurs switched to a 3-4-3 in the second half, Chelsea didn't lose balance. Maresca made a subtle adjustment. Gallagher dropped slightly deeper and both fullbacks stayed narrower to protect the half spaces. It wasn't flashy, but it completely killed Tottenham's rhythm. That's the beauty of Maresca's system. It doesn't rely on chaos, it relies on control. His players know their roles, they trust their zones, and they understand when to shift momentum. You can tell Chelsea are evolving into a team that plays with the game, not against it. On the other side, this match exposed Tottenham's biggest issue under Thomas Frank: structure. When you play reactive football, your spacing and transitions have to be perfect. But Spurs looked disconnected. The wingers didn't track back consistently, the midfield was flat, and their front line felt isolated. It's not about a lack of effort, it's about tactical coherence. Without that, even talented players end up chasing shadows. Another highlight is Chelsea's bench impact. When Palmer and Chukwuemeka came on, the tempo didn't drop. If anything, it improved. That shows how deep and balanced this squad is becoming. They can rotate, they can adapt, and still play with the same control and identity. It's something Chelsea fans have been waiting to see for years. So, what's the takeaway? Chelsea are not just improving, they're evolving. They're learning to dominate matches with structure and composure. Spurs, meanwhile, have to rediscover their attacking rhythm and redefine what kind of team they want to be. Because right now, the difference between planning and reacting is the difference between winning and losing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the bell so you don't miss the next Premier League tactical analysis. See you in the next video.